What's going on, everybody? My name is ManLee92, and I am bringing you a game from World at War of Team Deathmatch on Hangar. Now, I really do enjoy Hangar. It was one of our split-screen maps that we played all the time. There was a couple that made it into the rotation the majority of the time. They were Hangar, Castle, Macon was in there a lot too. Macon, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, they were pretty much the ones I chose. And yes, this is my token MP40 gameplay. Oh yes, the great MP40. Basically, the MP40, it was definitely a dirty gun, but it's not the dirtiest as far as Call of Duty, as far as the as far as the Call of Duty series goes. There we go. But didn't do my vocal warm-up exercises. But right now I'm using. Actually, I used to use Juggernaut on this class, but then I said, you know what, I'll try Stopping Power, and I like it a lot better, and it's a lot less cheap, in my opinion. So, most people used it with, from what I understand, is Juggernaut, the dual mags, and steady aim, and I have one of those three, which is the steady aim. And this gun is just absolutely dirty with steady aim. It's not even fair. But you just, and it's got a pretty big magazine, even without the dual mags. Like I got six. Well, I don't know. No, I don't know how many bullets it is, but I'm not gonna count all the lines either. But but it's a lot. Probably like triple what the Tommy gun has. I don't remember. I think it's, or maybe not triple, but it's probably got around 30 bullets, I think. And the Tommy gun's got 20, so it's got a huge more magazine than the Thompson. But and Juggernaut basically made it so that you, like, any gun with a faster rate of fire, you could withstand their barrage, and even with your slow rate of fire, so you could outgun any submachine gun any day with Juggernaut and the steady aim. But yeah, other SMGs that I haven't used them all because I'm only a lower level. And right here, I just like, you know what? My team's gonna be retards. Put on the flanking pants. But there's a steady aim. There's another one. So I take out both those two snipers and this other guy just chilling there. But and if you look at his name, I noticed that he spawned right here. How unfortunate. But so some other SMGs were, well, the first one is the Thompson, right? And the Tommy gun with the drum. Basically, that was like, that's how everybody knew the gun, was with the drum magazine. You'd never use the Tommy gun without it, pretty much. I don't know about in the Army, but I know all the gangsters and stuff use the drum magazine on the Tommy gun, so it's pretty much like how you're supposed to use it. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of, but anyway. Another good gun was the Type 100. I've picked it up off some people, and it's actually really good. I enjoy it. It has a manageable speed and rate of fire, so I do usually pick up that gun if I run over it. So and I'm using an SMG class. Also, the PPSH. Oh my god, that's just like a wall of bullets coming at you. It just fires so fast, but I do enjoy it, and I remember that was one of the presets for the split screen when I play with my buddies. But yeah, so we did use that a lot, so I do know that gun. Some of the other MGs, like not the submachine guns, but the actual machine guns, and I should have switched out my gun here because I'm almost out of ammo, and they just kept spawning right here. But so I'm just like, oh god, run away! But I don't know what that guy was doing, but I felt so bad when I died there, because I'm just like, wow, I just died to an idiot. But but yeah, the machine guns, they were actually a very, very good choice in this game if you wanted to, for as far as other weapons go. The Type 99, I found the iron sights were really restricting, but it's still a pretty good choice of guns. It jumps a little bit much for my liking, but it's still good. The bar. I do really, really like that gun, but it has a very slow rate of fire, which can make it hard to hit enemies at a distance. If they're like running, or it's pretty difficult to hit them from a certain distance away. The DP28, my favorite machine gun so far. I won't say light machine gun, but it's just machine gun. But it's very powerful and has a manageable recoil and rate of fire. So I do really enjoy that. Although it looks kind of weird with the giant circle, like, pan drum or whatever you want to call that, the pan magazine. But, and it has a huge magazine too, so, the DB20, or no, I just said that. The German ones, the FG and the MG42, I haven't used them, but I remember the FG42 from the campaign, and it was, if I ran over it, that was the gun I picked up. But, although I haven't used it in multiplayer, but also the Browning, I remember it in split screen, and it was pretty deadly from what I remember, but I don't remember it being that standout. But one thing I don't really like about World at War was that the flares didn't give you a hit marker. Like when the signal flares, when you threw them down, it didn't give you a hit marker, so it's not as useful as like concussion or flashes in the newer ones, but or even in Modern Warfare, the one before it. So I don't really know why they did that. Like, I understand it makes sense because you can't really do that because they'd just be constant, like, hit markers from the flare hitting you. So it'd be like, tick, 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 and you'd be, like, spamming. But, so yeah, I don't really know why they did that. Although I do like the idea of light being an obstruction. So maybe they could do something like that with, like, a strobe or something on your gun in the next game. But yeah, this game is over, 21-6 with the noob class, so I didn't get the top spot, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, so that's it for my World at War gameplay. I hope you enjoyed. Some Modern Warfare 2 will be coming next. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.